What is up, everybody? I'm Dear Asshole. It's Tuesday, and I barely survived the weekend. Bless you, Labor Day, you son of a bitch. Darlene from Odessa writes, Dear Asshole, why can't I find a good guy? Would you date me? Darlene, I see you were kind enough to include a very nice picture, and as much as it's going to pain me to make you hate me in less than 2 minutes because holy hell, you're hot. Unfortunately, you're also every bit as stupid as you are hot. First off, I can't even begin to touch base on the staggeringly painful irony of you claiming that all the guys you date are assholes, yet you ask advice on how to cure this from a guy who calls himself Dear Asshole. And this year's Darwin Award goes to, while you're at it, genius, why not ask Jeffrey Dahmer for tips on extending your life? Or Ray Rice on proper elevator etiquette? You the one closest to the buttons, you inconsiderate bitch! Let this be a lesson to ya, paya! Now that we've covered the painfully obvious, let's move on to the simply obvious. You're asking me why you can't find a good guy, yet in the same breath you ask me if I would date you and send me a very provocative picture of yourself to help make my decision. Don't get me wrong, you may as well be the Department of Agriculture at this point, because seed will be spilled later, but that's not important right now. I know nothing about you, other than the fact that you're so stupid it would appear you bring it on yourself. A picture tells a guy nothing other than whether or not he would want to fuck you. Congratulations, insert your name here, because I already forgot it. You are now the equivalent of a blow-up doll that somehow managed to learn how to type. Call me. Basically, the only men who will ever think that they love you are little boys who are just as shallow as you are, and neither of you will ever know the difference. Unfortunately, he probably works on a rig, and you're probably a stripper, so you'll have a much nicer house than me, at least, for now. Oh look, it's domestic violence Ken and cum dumpster Barbie. Look how overpaid, tasteless, and whorish she looks in that pink Corvette with those big sunglasses on to cover her black eyes, pulling out of her Barbie broken dream house. Speaking of pulling out, good lord, let's hope that he has the sense to, cause you two pricks are gonna raise a serial killer. That is all the time I have for today. Get your questions in at kbat.fm under the What's Hot toolbar. Dear Asshole is proudly sponsored by Wireless for You in Odessa, and remember, opinions are like assholes, everybody has one, and KBAT is no exception. If I've pissed you off today, let's face it, you're too stupid to realize I'm making fun of you anyway. Feel free to go fuck yourself.